Crude futures are at a critical point. There are very strong cases for both a bullish and bearish setup. In this video, I will briefly go over the bullish setup. Refer to the link in the description for the bearish setup review. First of all, crude held a very important support level around $68.40 that has been both support and resistance in the past year. Since October, it has been in a strong downtrend channel. On Friday, it tested a break above this trend line for the first time. While it did drop back into the channel, it does show pressure is building for a potential breakout. If it breaks above the trend line again, the door for a breakout gets kicked wide open. Expect a retest of the trend line after a breakout. If it holds then, over the course of 2024, we could see oil pushing back up to recent highs of $90 or even much higher. Additionally, when crude bounced at the major supports of $64, it also appears to have formed an inverse head and shoulders setup. Not only did the thrust up on Friday briefly break above the downtrend channel, but it broke above the neckline of this inverse head and shoulders setup. The final target of that setup being roughly $86. If this bullish setup plays out, then there could be a fantastic price run-up over the next several weeks and months. Invalidation of this setup would be if price breaks below the $68 level. As always, do your own homework. Crude futures are at a critical point. There are very strong cases for both a bullish and bearish setup. In this video, I will briefly go over the bearish setup. Refer to the link in the description for the bullish setup review. Crude has been in a strong downtrend since October, and while it did just try a breakout above that channel, that breakout failed. It can easily just be a rejection at resistance, and back into the downtrend it goes. There is nothing more bearish than a failed bullish setup. Additionally, it could be forming a bear flag on the 30-minute chart. If this setup takes hold, crude could be looking a break below the December lows with price targets of $65 and $55. Any sustained break above $76 would potentially invalidate this setup. And should crude reach the targets below, you would want to be quick with taking profits because a strong reversal upwards would be a very real possibility. As always, do your own homework.